hello. I just wanted to make this video really quickly. I'm working on a lot of other content right now, but I want to put this one out first because this is something that I just realized that's a little more time relevant. So I want to try and get it out as soon as I can, pretty much right away if I can, hopefully before the beta ends. If it's able to help even one person, then that'll be good. So if you're having trouble making your character and deciding on your character and you're running out of time in the beta, and you don't want to spend any money on character edit vouchers, here's one thing that's really important to keep in mind is you're able to adjust your appearance in the camp itself here. So this, you go to your camp and you can go to change appearance. I believe these settings are the ones that you're going to always be able to adjust. Yeah, because I know in Rise there were character edit vouchers. However, certain aspects of your appearance you're able to adjust at any time, no matter what. So you don't have to worry about these settings. I'm not 100% sure. This could end up being wrong, but I'm pretty sure. When you're making your character, focus on the things that are not these things. If you're spending too much time trying to figure out any of these things, maybe consider adjusting other things first and leaving these for last, because that'll sort of maximize your time if you feel like you're running out. So, and those are here. We'll go through them here. You can check them on your own too, but so you can change your hairstyle whenever you want. You can change the hair colors, the base color and the accent color, as well as the gradient ratio, intensity, and the length. Now, if you notice, most of these settings are things that could realistically be changed on a human at any point in time in real life. So I think that's how, the philosophy behind letting you adjust these is, that's what they were thinking. So, stuff like hair color, hair length, eyebrow color, like you can, in real life you could use hair dyes and stuff like that. Yes. See, oh, never mind. Okay. That philosophy is wrong. You can change your eyebrow shape, so that's good to know. I guess that is not something you can adjust in real life, but for the most part, other things are sort of along those lines. So you can change your eyebrow shape, eyebrow color, and the transparency, which is the amount of hair that shows on your eyebrows, or like the fullness of it, as well as eyelash color, length, and thickness. Same with eye color, sclera color, which you can't really adjust that, I guess, in real life. So iris size, you definitely can't change that, but you could put in contacts in that make your, same thing with eye color. You can put contacts in that make your pupil or your iris look bigger, smaller, different colors. So that makes sense. Heterochromia, you can change. Right? Yeah. Ah, crap. Hold on. Let me just make sure I discard that because I had it on it. Okay, and so let's go through the rest. So yeah, any heterochromia if you want. Mouth, you can just change your teeth color, stain color, and opacity. Facial hair, it's not really applicable for my character, but if you want to change your beard types, mustache, the colors of those, gradients, mustache color. I get I've never messed with these settings. I imagine beard and mustache color can be different. So mustache, let's see. Yes. Okay. Yeah, mustache base color, accent color, radiant, the gradients. Let's get rid of these. Any face paints and makeup, that makes sense, obviously. In real life, you can adjust those at any time. I know a lot of people will try and make these makeup settings into like scars or whatever, but like, you know, those can't be adjusted that much in real life. So, but it is technically makeup face paint. And this one's very important. You can adjust the voice pitch. So if you're concerned that, like I am currently concerned, that adjusting the voice pitch, I have a +3 here. Sometimes I'm noticing a tiny, tiny amount of distortion in the way that my character is speaking for certain lines. But at the moment, it's still at a point where I'm still acceptable. I still find it acceptable. It's not too immersion breaking or anything. But I'm not entirely sure how that's going to translate to the full game. They let you adjust this at any time you want to, I believe, if these are, if my theory is correct and these are settings that you can adjust at any time. You can adjust this later. And so that's good because if it is a little distorted, they'll let you, sort of bring it back down or whatever you want to do with it. As well as the way you walk. This makes sense. You can adjust that in real life. You can, your bearing, you can adjust at any time. And the clothing, this is obviously, that makes sense. You can choose whatever clothing type you want, and the detailed settings with those as well, and colors and stuff like that, as well as the underclothes, whether or not you're wearing the undershirts. Oh, can't show the tights here. There we go, tights. Whether or not you want to wear underclothing, and the colors of those. And here, if you wanted to just adjust the colors, obviously, you can do any of those here, or all together. I'm going to discard that just in case I accidentally. And then when you go to palico, we'll check out what you can adjust on the palico. Now this is also semi along the lines of like things you can relatively adjust in real life on a cat. Well, here's the colors. But let's go pattern. You can't adjust the actual pattern of the, the palico, but you can adjust the different colors of the hair. Ideally, you wouldn't want to use hair dye on a cat, but we don't need to stick completely to my whole theory there. You can adjust the hair color. You can change whether it's long-haired or short-haired. This makes sense. Just give it a haircut. Ear fur type. So you can't change the ear shape, but you can change the amount of fur that shows up and how it looks. As well as the eyes, just the colors for the iris, as well as any heterochromia. Facial fur type. Oh, this isn't applicable. You can't change these if you have long hair, but if you don't have long hair, you can also change the facial fur type. It shows on the cheeks there, and the tail shape. Tail shape you're not allowed to adjust if you have long hair because it just becomes this poofy little raccoon-looking tail. Okay, and then as well as any markings, you can change, pretty much every setting about all the markings. Same with the hunter as well. This is like the face paint setting, but for the cats. You can adjust that as much as you want. And here we go. This is interesting too. You don't have to feel, because I know a lot of people are going to be apprehensive about the fact that the cats can speak in this game. You can turn that on or off in this setting. So if I'm right and these are adjustable at any time, then you don't have to worry about that when you're creating your character. If you get the game for the first time when it comes out, no, I'm not 100% still, so I don't want to say for sure, but I think you might be able to adjust this later. So yeah, don't feel too worried about messing around with it. You can, and if you can turn this on and off during the story, then it'd be good to experiment with if you're unsure whether or not you're going to like it. Same with the voice pitch. Now, -3 3 is also a bit, I'm starting to hear a little bit of distortion on my cat for certain phrases, so can you play the? Yeah. So you can test that out and experiment with that as well. I believe that's it. And then, yeah, obviously here's all the colors if you want to do them. Yeah, so those are the settings that you should probably not worry too much about, because if they are able to be adjusted at any time, then you don't have to worry about those as much. Other things that are in the character creator. Let me go over to the real character creator. So there's going to be a lot of settings here. I'm just going to go over them really quickly. Other things that you can't adjust at any time, obviously. So your preset settings, everything about your hair you can adjust. Skin color, texture, wrinkles, all that you can't adjust later. Eyebrow, shape, weirdly enough you can, but all this stuff that kind of affects the facial structure you cannot really adjust. Eyelash, I think you can, right? But anything that sort of adjusts the facial structure, I believe you can't really adjust. This is fine. Eye shape, pretty much most of that you can adjust. Maybe eye size? I don't know. No, just iris size, not eye size. No, yeah, you can't adjust anything on this, I think, on this entire eye shape setting. Nose, there was nothing for nose. Same with mouth. Oh no, mouth, you can do the teeth stuff. Facial hair, that you can adjust pretty much completely as it is. Same. Face shape, I don't think you can adjust any of that. Physique, you cannot adjust that. Although that's weird, you should be able to adjust this one. Because realistically, people's bodies can change. So my theory's getting totally thrown out the window here. But you can't adjust this. I don't remember seeing that on the camp settings. And face paint, makeup, you can adjust at any time. So yeah, if it's here and not in the base camp, you should maybe prioritize those. And on the palico here, appearance presets, these you can all adjust. Oh, you can't adjust the voice type. Same with the hunter. So if you want a more masculine or feminine cat, you got to pick that and sort of stick with that one. Obviously the pattern, the specific fur pattern, you cannot adjust. So make sure you're satisfied with that one. Ear shape, eye shape, you cannot adjust those later. Cheek fullness, you can not adjust. I don't remember seeing that. So make sure you're satisfied with that too. I like little pudgy cheeks here, but make sure you're satisfied with your choices. And markings, you can adjust at any time. Cool. Oh, weird. Yeah, you were able to adjust the tail shape in the camp, huh? That's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, I think that's everything. Names those are going to be set in stone, so I think. I don't know about your cat, but usually your hunter, you can't change the name. I imagine maybe the cat too. As you know, if there's no like recruiting mechanism like in Rise, then you probably won't be adjusting the cat's name anytime later on. That's it. Yeah, just some important things to keep in mind. I'll try and get this out as soon as possible so that it can help people. Yeah, thank you very much. You know, I'm a small channel, so I don't even know if this is going to get to anyone. But hopefully it does. At least one person. And even if not, this will still be helpful information to know for when the game does come out, and if you're going to make your character at that point, this is good to know. So it's not completely useless if you don't see this until after the beta is closed. Yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. See ya.